I am Aidan Roth. I play Nate. No, I'm Aidan Roth. I play Andy Hawthorne, right? That's his line name? No? What is it, Richardson? Okay. Hi, I'm Aidan Roth. I play Andy Richardson.
Hey, I'm Dylan Bronte, and I play Nate Hawthorne. Brooke contacted me via Backstage, correct? We did a table read of her script. After that table read, then she asked me to help her with the trailer. And then, I guess here we are now.
Honestly, everybody should see this movie because it's a coming of age story, and I think that a lot of people can, no matter who you are, whether you're on Nate's side of like going through things and the adolescence and all that, like you can relate to that area. If you're a terrible father who shoves religion down your child's throat, you would love this story.
Okay.
If you're a bitchy best friend who turns your back on people and then comes back whenever your other friends that aren't really friends like hurt you, then like this movie's for you too.
Well, I think at first glance, you might think it's simply just something for LBGT, the community there, but it really is a coming of age story for everybody, and it's something everybody can relate to.
Everybody gets bullied.
Yeah, and everybody has their own stuff they got to get through, especially in their teenage years.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it's not a very specific experience.
No.
It's something everybody sort of gets.
Well, it deals with a lot of like first love and all that kind of stuff. And you get that a lot when you're, going through your teenage years and stuff. Your first girlfriend that you kissed like once is like the love of your life because you've never had that before. Like, that kind of thing.
You're trying to figure things out.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's like our characters, like my character Andy, he's very sure of himself and he knows what he is. Before you even see him in the movie,
he's already gone through what Nate is going through.
Before the movie even happens, he's already gone through everything that Nate's currently going through. So when Andy sees what Nate is currently going through, it's kind of like looking into a mirror. So I think that's why he's surefire in himself, but yeah, he just gets so connected to you, and you're on the other end. This is all new to you. This is, you didn't know that you're into men and all that kind of stuff. So, it's just one of those things
What I love about Nate is he's, he is he does care a lot about, obviously, Andy and Rachel, and he even cares about his family, his parents, and what they think of him. He's very conscious of other people and how they feel, especially as the story progresses. I think I enjoy that about him. If there was something that I would have to hate about him, it's that he does. When he is selfless in the story, he's very selfless. But when he is selfish in the story, he gets into a self-hate kind of self-deprecation mode.
As far as Andy goes, there's for me a lot more to love than there is to hate. He does have his flaws, like every human being. I love the fact that he's so open and he speaks his mind and he's very sure of himself and he takes control of a situation and he's in very direct command of a room or a friendship or a love or that kind of thing. But I think even though I love the fact that he's so sure of himself and he's so assertive, it's also, I think, it's his biggest downfall at the same time, because when he's very, I think what I don't like about Andy is that he gets to this point where when he thinks that something's a certain way, he doesn't like to like take in the possibilities or question like anything that like could be an outcome. He just likes to just assume things. And so there's a scene where Nate, well, I think it was the first time Nate and Andy kiss. And then something happened earlier in the movie with Rachel, and she's outside the window, and she's like, Nate. And he's like, what? And then Andy's like, who's this bitch? And then like, you know, there's just like, without even taking a moment to consider the possibilities of like what happened the second he hears like somebody kiss somebody that wasn't him, and he gets very, even though he's very sure of himself, which I relate to this as well, even though I'm very sure of myself, there are moments where I get to this point where I'm very defensive. If there's something in my life that is combatant with just the way things run normally, or the way I want things to happen. Same with Andy. It's just to the point where you just want to get out of there. You don't even take the time to assess the situation. So I would say that's the part that Andy that I don't like, is the whole thing that he's like, he wouldn't even consider the possibility. He's just like, don't come to me anymore. And then he is very stuck up and rude to Rachel later on, when she finally comes to confront him. I think it's the only time Andy and Rachel actually interact. But yeah, it's he has good qualities, bad qualities, but he's a good guy.